So before you begin working on your bike, never skip step number 1. Get good and drunk. Step number 2. Before you start working on your bike, make sure you have the correct tools you need to finish the job before you start. Step number 3. Know what's involved in what you're doing before you start. If you find yourself stuck and in a hard spot, always revert back to step number 1. Step number 4. Always make sure you have lots of extra bolts. The bolts on these bikes break like crazy, and they're generally very cheap, especially for the fairings. Step number 1 will not help you with this. Step number 5. Always expect your cheap eBay or Amazon parts from China to break, possibly more than once. Step number 6. Don't expect your Chinese parts to fit perfectly, especially body panels and fairings. Step number 1 does come in handy dealing with these types of situations. And finally, we're at step number 7. So you're all proud of yourself, you did a big job all by yourself, didn't pay anybody any labor, didn't pay anything. And you're riding down the street and your brand new Chinese parts fail. You get back home and you're miserable, you're unhappy, you're disgusted, and you're depressed. Just remember, step number 1, you can repeat until the desired effects. Repeat as necessary.